Unpopular opinion. If a woman sets boundaries, it's empowering. But if a man sets boundaries, it's now controlling. The double standards of dating is crazy work.
Now, a lot of guys don't want to hear this, and a lot of women might not want me to share this. Most women will push a man to how far he is willing to be pushed. She wants to see how far she can go with you until you're willing to say, hey, no, this is where I draw the line. You being able to actually stand up for yourself. She's going to then determine right away if you have enough self-respect.
The reason why people don't want love is because most women want their bills paid. They don't want love.
This woman is dropping a savage and controversial take on why she believes men are avoiding love, and she is not holding back on her own gender.
Oh. They got 4 or 5 people because they got more than 4 or 5 bills. And I think as long as we're in this transactional era of time, it's never going to be able to get back to love. We got to focus on the core value of what actually matters inside of a relationship. And we've strayed too far. Honestly, don't get mad at me. I know there's a lot of ladies in here.
I've seen all the faces behind you.
It's the truth. You know, honestly, we live in a era.
Wow.
Has the bills paid mentality completely replaced the search for genuine love?
A lot of these women don't really understand you can't mock a man for shooting his shot and then wonder why he stopped shooting. Wonder why he stopped approaching you. Because you were being an idiot.
Husband material or wasting time? He only takes and never gives back? Wasting time. He avoids commitment conversation for years? Wasting time. He uses you as his emotional punching bag? Wasting time. You constantly worry about what he's doing? Wasting time. He's consistent, reliable, and keeps his promises? Husband material. He's protective of your peace and happiness? Husband material. He's proud to show you off to everyone? Husband material. He makes sacrifice for the relationship? Husband material. He talks about building a life together? Husband material. He is loyal and you never question his faithfulness? Husband material. Follow Gurmanova for more videos about Slavic women.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
I'm trying my hardest to not say anything disrespectful to you. So I'm politely asking you to please give me some space, all right?
No, because I want to fix it.
You can't fix it.
You're not letting me.
Because you're too late, Zoe. The one time that I needed you, the one time. Where were you at? Right. But if you need something, you expect me to drop everything and be there, no questions asked. Because that's how this relationship works. You need some advice about something, I give it to you. You need some support during a crisis, you got it. You need somebody to kiss to get over your ex, I'm your man, right? Right? You said it yourself. I'm always there for you.
I know. And I'm sorry.
And don't be. Please don't be. I'm actually, honestly not even mad at you. I'm mad at myself to think that you would actually come through for me.
Modern women, it's crazy because they say that, well, I want to be left alone. I don't want men talking to me. And when men leave you alone, then you get upset. Men heard you. They stopped approaching you. They stopped messing with you and quote unquote harassing you, as you say. And now you're confused as to why the request that you made was honored. This is what you asked for. What are you talking about right now?
Y'all are side babies. Y'all are the product of y'all mamas messing around with taking men. So of course you don't see nothing wrong with this woman trying to embarrass the wife. The games are over. We see through who y'all are. Y'all sitting up and trying to make it seem like when y'all be coming to women as a woman, that it be from a pure place. Everybody knows by this point, 95% of the time, it's not from a pure place. It's from a place where you want her to get upset and leave him so that you can go ahead and have him full time, right? You tired of sharing him. So you think that if you go ahead and let her know what's been going on, that she'll be so upset, she'll leave. Now you got him all to yourself. But guess what? That's never going to happen. You know why? Because you're not first place material. It's a reason why you've been the side piece. You always going to be the side piece. It doesn't matter if the main leave, they'll just go get another main and you'll still remain the side. You're never getting elevated. You're never getting promoted, right? You're just a plaything. Your mama was a plaything. Your granny was a plaything. You come from a long line of playthings. I don't make the rules. Your family did.
Now like this video and go back to Dana's page and watch some of her other videos for a bunch of original content. Is all good. Ladies, a lot of y'all put only stock in y'all looks. And you feel that you're wife material just because you're pretty, and you gotta realize it is your overall morals and the way you move that separates you from other women. It has nothing to do with just looks. You know how I know this? Because majority of the people that I counsel are women. And the first thing they talk about is when they're entertaining a married man is how much better they look than his wife. And I have to constantly respond to them because I am a man. You're not about to tell me just because you look good does not mean you're a better quality woman than his wife. The way you move, your morals, the way you conduct your business on social media, your godly principles, those will separate you from a wife. You invested all this money in your body and your looks, but not your soul. That is the difference. He is dirty because he is cheating. But the only way you're with him is if she leaves him. But if she's not leaving, he's not going to entertain you being number one. And the fact that you're willing to entertain somebody while they have a wife, they will never see you as wifey material alone. Because they know for a fact you'll get down and dirty. And as soon as we're not happy within our little situationship, or if you became my main woman, you're going to do the same things to me. It's like y'all really think we slow. No, everything is by design, mama. Believe your comment in the comment section. But y'all grown, they're going to do what y'all want to do.
A lot of these men approaching now are the ones that don't really care about rejection. Those are the creeps that you guys are talking about. Not all the guys. Not all the guys, but there are a lot of men out there that are approaching that really don't care nothing about your feelings, right? I don't really care about rejection. I don't care about much else either. I don't really even care about you. I'm just trying to get the draws.
That man would rather lose you than change, and that's all you need to know. He has gone days, weeks, months without speaking to you, and that's all you need to know. What more is there to know? What more do you need? Closure? That's all the closure that you need right there. He left. He thought that his life would be better without you in it. And I know that that's not easy to hear. Do you honestly think that your husband, your soulmate, the man that you are meant to be with for the rest of your life would just let you walk right out of his life? He didn't fight for you. He didn't make the effort. I promise you, the man that you are truly meant to be with is going to do what he needs to do to keep you. He's not going to let you go, sis. He's going to see the value in you from day one. I don't know who needed to hear this, but I just feel like somebody did. All right, so stop sitting around sad. He wasn't the love of your life, but you will find who is. Love you.
You know, a lot of men are not approaching because they learn their lesson, right? Tried being a gentleman, learn my lesson. Tried being, the good guy, the stable guy. I learned my lesson. Try to be assertive. Try to be vulnerable. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. In all of these situations, modern women are continuing to ruin the dating market with their foolishness.
What are the signs that somebody's husband material? What were the signs that you saw where you thought, this is the love of my life?
How a person thinks is important. How do they love? How do they care? How do they speak about the woman in their lives? How do they love their circle? Like, how are they to the people that they're surrounded by? More than anything is, what do they do? As in, like, people send the representative sometimes in the beginning. They set you up real big and they just drop you off.
Yeah.
Like, so they, he's like, People do that. And so time allows you to really see who someone is. But what do they do matters just as much. You want to be married. How does a person talk about marriage?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're telling you the answer right there and you're not even hearing like what they're saying to you. I think too, it's important to let the man lead sometimes too, right? Yeah. Let them kind of jump out there with some thoughts. I think that's important, right? Because men don't typically jump out there like that. And, you know, us girls, we typically see things from the boyfriend-girlfriend perspective. Mm-hmm. When we're in relationships, for guys, you'll hear them
often
say,
they want my goodies.
They do want the goodies.
They want my goodies. And they should keep on looking because they're going to stay in the jar.
In the jar. Let them know, Joyce. Let them know.
A lot of these modern women keep on asking, where are all the chivalrous men at? What's going on with them? Well, it's simple. You mocked him into retirement. And so now instead of him coming out and approaching you, and even if y'all don't come together on some type of agreement, like, oh, I'm not interested. he might stick around and say, hey, you seem like a pretty cool dude. Now you don't even get that because you was being a loser, and now he's like, I don't want to deal with that crap.
Female lawyers I know are single. Nobody wants them. All the women I know with a serious career are single, really. So someone goes, a woman who wants to cook or clean for you has more to offer than one who chases her career. The stressed woman receives from chasing a career is turning her more masculine.
That's a fact.
A woman that is happy at home cooking and cleaning, making art, and taking care of her family is in a high demand these days. If she brings you peace, supports you, nurtures you, and loves you, you should keep her. The one chasing her career will always keep her options open due to the influx of male interactive traffic. Understand to prosper.
Damn. They kind of hit that one on the fucking head.
You know what?
It's partly true.
It is. Shut the fuck up, though, because I'm talking. Anyway.
What the fuck did he do to you today?
He said it was up.
Oh, shit. She stayed up.
When I back down.
No.
She said, fuck that.
No,
I told her.
I'm joking.
Hey, yo, I told you. Say that.
I'm joking. That was so mean of me.
And she said she nice.
That's the normal.
She's not nice.
And you know, I think modern women have to understand that you can't have it both ways. You've been loud and clear for literal years. Don't approach me in public. It's harassment. And men heard the message and they stopped. Simple as that. And now, for some reason, modern women are confused about why men are not approaching them. You created this situation. And then you're going to blame men for following the rules that you set. That doesn't make any sense. Think about what you're talking about.
What's up with men? Men don't come up and ask or talk to you anymore.
Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance.
Yeah. Because you told us you don't want that anymore, bitch. Y'all make a man feel like trying to talk to your little insignificant little you arrogant little cunt. You digged your hole. You dig this grave. Lay in it and enjoy it. Put some dirt on it. You wanted this. You told us, no, don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Don't blah to me. And then when you get what you asked for, now you want to say this, you hypocritical cunt. No. For the women that are stupid and push this mindset and said this out their mouth verbatim, putting it all over the internet, that lives forever, and then a couple months down the line, I didn't mean that. Oh, yes, you did. Stand on it. Go be a lesbian. Let them deal with you. And then them be like, no, you better send them hoes back. Out of here. Facts over feelings. Link in the bio for the podcast.
The cold approach died when approaching became a crime. It's really what happened, right? So when you started recording men, started insulting men, shaming men, doing all this other dumb stuff, that's when men said, oh, shoot, this not for me. Oh, this not the life for me. Oh, she's not that cute. Then, oh, man, I got dressed up. I look cute and no men approached me. Have you ever audited the way you act when men come and approach you? Have you ever thought about that? Of course.
The men have finally started to get sick of modern dating. The other day I was talking to one of my friends and he told me that he's deleted Hinge because he's sick of all his dates being the same and being unfulfilling and being boring. Finally, the men have caught up. Women have been saying it for years. We have had the conversation about how modern dating is unfulfilling, how it's not really giving us what we need. People don't want to find real connections. It's empty, blah, 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 blah. We've done this. But now the men are starting to realize that. The men are starting to have those conversations. Why? Because everybody wants connection. Everybody wants intimacy. And I think men are finally starting to realize that the way that they're conducting themselves and the way that they are searching for romance and intimacy is empty and it is unfulfilling. I think the excitement and drama that comes from having options and chasing new experiences, it's just no longer as fulfilling as it once was. I think as a woman, this is a really interesting shift to witness in real time because we've been saying for ages that modern dating is unfulfilling because the men do not seem to find value in deep, meaningful, mutual connection. Well, now there's this shift happening where the men are realizing that their methods of conducting themselves in the dating world are leaving them also unfulfilled. Interesting to see what comes of this.
And then, you have so many women out here that are just weird. They're just weird. Oh, there's no reason to approach me. There's no reason to be around me, except to just have normal human interaction. There's so many women that complain about men not approaching, and men, not even for approaching, not even for dating purposes, but to just be social, man. I don't want to talk to women all the time. I want to talk to some guys. I want to see what they're up to. Well, whenever you guys talk sideways, whenever you guys talk crazy, what are you expecting a man to do? What do you think a man is going to be doing? You think a man is going to be walking up to you if you're not friendly? I mean, guys, come on, man. It's not rocket science.
I found where they're all hiding out. I found where all the good men are. The single good men. They are in the house. They are going to work. They're going to the gym in that rotation. And they're not on dating apps. They're not outside. They're not at clubs. They're not at bars. They're inside the house. And they're working on themselves. They're putting all of their energy into themselves to make themselves the best version of themselves they could possibly be, and the best version of a partner they can possibly be for somebody else. Tried and tested. Tried and tested. So you know how you find them? You don't go knocking on their doors. I mean, maybe. But you need to strategize by asking friends, coworkers, family members who are in relationships that you admire. You need to ask men who you admire. And you need to say, do you have any friends, brothers, cousins that are single that you think you could hook me up with? Trust me. Make it your duty to reach out to 3 people over the next week whom you admire and ask, do you have someone that you can hook me up with? I promise you something good might come out of it. And if everyone's like, oh no, I don't know anyone, keep asking. Expand that list. Expand that list, baby girl.
And that's really it. That's really it. I think he's exposing what men go through. It's like a trap, right? Modern women have pretty much eliminated every single location that a man used to meet him, that a man used to approach. And then you're acting confused as to why men stop approaching you. Where else is he supposed to go? What else is he supposed to do? You told him, don't approach here, don't go there, don't do this, don't do that. And now guys are like, well, there's not really anywhere that I can approach without being labeled a creep. Man, these women, man, I'm telling you.
Every woman in this room has masculine energy in her and feminine. Every man in this room has masculine energy and feminine. John Gray is a brilliant man. He's a friend of mine. Men are from Mars, women from Venus is a nice metaphor, but it's both because we have both sources in us. What's true about it, though, is there is a dominant force inside you. And for some men, that dominant force is truly feminine, regardless of their preference. I'm not talking about whether they're or not. Some men are truly feminine in their essence. Some women are truly masculine in their essence, but it's somewhere around 5 to 10% max of the population. Yet, under stress, most men become feminine and most women become masculine. Ooh. If that rings true for you, make some noise, go. Notice men didn't say, they let the women vote because they want to be wrong. Did you notice that? All the voices you heard were women. Most men didn't say, like, okay, let her vote because if I say something, she'll just correct me and tell them I'm wrong anyway, so who cares? Women, how many ladies in this room cannot stand a man who can't make a decision? Raise your hand and make some noise. But when he makes it, you'll tell him he's wrong. Gentlemen, make some noise if that's true. So one of the challenges right now for you is that you're in a place where you don't own yourself 1,000,000%, where you're feeling like the events are controlling you, which is outside your core. How many think this man is masculine at his core? Raise your hand, make some noise. But right now, he's dealing with a blueprint that can't really be met and he's been trying to meet it, and so he feels weak. And so under stress, he's becoming more feminine, more yielding. Feminine isn't weaker than masculine, by the way. Feminine is like a storm. A tropical storm comes in and goes crazy, rips nature apart. That's feminine. And then it goes to pure sunny. Like, guys don't understand this. They go, she's upset. I did nothing. How many guys have ever felt like you did nothing and she got totally upset? Raise your hand. Say hi. Make some noise. You don't have to do anything. She just changes how she feels. But if you run away into your cave, as John Gray would say, then you don't have any presence for this woman, which is what she really wants more than anything else. She wants to see a man who, no matter how crazy she is right there for her and says, baby, give it all to me. You can never get away from me. I worship you. I love you. I will take care of you forever.
These females hate me with a passion. They don't like me, and they never consider me as their boyfriend or their friend. I want a woman who will accept me. I am sick and tired. Every time I try to call these women, they don't pick up their phone. You don't want to answer your calls. Every time I call somebody, they don't pick up everybody. And the female stupid, because every time I'm trying to be interested, they don't want to be interested in me. They don't like me. This is so fucking annoying. If you don't want to contact me, if you don't want to call or text or answer my call or text or hotline, then go about your ways. Cause I'm tired of this dumb crap. This is so fucking... Just remember, the girls that I'm really interested in, they don't care about my feelings. They don't care about how I felt. They just go out, party, have a good time, go into nightclubs, go to vacation, and find a guy that really likes them. That's their loss. Just remember, y'all motherfuckers, every girl I'm interested in, you wanna go get with them, you like the same fuck. Every time I go to their house, they want me to clean and take care of their kids like they're my fucking kids, which they really not my god kids. I don't have no kids by anybody, so how the hell I'm gonna take care of somebody else's kids?
Why are some men turning rejection into rage? Online spaces are creating an echo chamber where violence against women is justified, even celebrated. This isn't about all men, but there is a specific kind, the kind who believe women owe them something just for existing. There is a rise in incels, and we all need to be paying attention. Incels, short for involuntarily celibate. It's more than just being single. It's a belief system rooted in resentment. Incel communities online blame women for their lack of dating success and convince each other that rejection is oppression. Rejection is a normal part of life. Most well-adjusted people move on, they grow, they try again. But some people take it as a personal insult. Instead of reflecting, they lash out. And those are the ones becoming louder, more radical, and more dangerous. This isn't just online trolling or someone being salty. It doesn't stop at frustration. It turns into hatred, humiliation, and in some cases, just for hearing the word no. He attempted to snap her neck just because she didn't want to kiss him. Imagine what would have happened if she wasn't able to fight him off. Rejection isn't, but too often the response to it is, and that needs to change. Call it out. Talk about it, because silence only helps it grow.
Are you wondering why my husband isn't as affectionate as he once used to be?
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if!
Yep, it's a slow and painful for a man, and it starts right there. As soon as you start acting like you're doing him a favor, he's done. A lot of men will continue to trudge on through to make the marriage work, but after years of rejection, he is going to stop trying. And not a lot of women are going to have this level of self-awareness to realize that's why.
Married for 10 years. I got married young. I was 21, barely, like 3 days, 21. Already had a baby. He was 8 weeks old at our wedding. And I remember feeling like my marriage was temporary from the beginning. Like that I wasn't gonna make it. And I didn't know what that feeling was. I just thought it was.
So let me get this straight.
She was married for 10 years, strung this man along for 10 years, had children with this man, and knew from the beginning that she didn't want to marry him. Marriage is forever, and it's not temporary, and age is not an excuse in my opinion. But there's more to the story, so continue.
Fighting for me, I was pushing him away. But I never truly accepted happiness. I left the good guy. He looks at and is like, that's a dad. That's a husband. That's how it's supposed to be. He did the dishes. He cleaned the house. He took the kids to school. He worked all day. He made good money. He supported us. I mean, yeah, we had our problems, but he was the good guy. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to leave the good guy.
And she says something about finding happiness and not being happy, but she doesn't realize is that a man isn't the one that's going to make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. So she should have done a lot of self-work within the relationship, because you can be in a relationship while simultaneously working on yourself. And because she got married at 21, I'm sure she missed out on her phase, and now she's going to be 31 as a single mom out having fun because she missed out on it, as if that's going to be acceptable going into her 40s. And basically, she goes on to say how a guy can be a good guy, but not the right guy. But here's my thought process. Okay, first of all, you knew that from the beginning and you're not upfront, or did you communicate that? You wasted 10 years of this man's life where he could have gone out and found someone who appreciated him. But additionally, now it's 10 years later. If she was 21, she's 31 now. So now she's a single mom at 31. And she's about to go on the dating scene, and she thinks that's going to be better and that there's good guys still left out there. But this is also what I talk about on this page about these women. They ruin the good guys because now this man is going to go get his heart broken and never be the same ever again, all because she knew from the beginning and couldn't be upfront about it. Like, how sick and twisted do you have to be to make a man a placeholder and have children with him? And so many women in the comments right now are like, oh, this is exactly my situation. I've been married for 11 years and he's such a good guy. And, but he's not for me. Y'all need to stop listening to advice on the internet like that and go into therapy and fight for your marriages and fight for the good men that are out there, because I can promise you that the dating scene is not any better. But not only that, this man is about to get all his wrecked when she already knew from the beginning that he wasn't the one. In divorce, he's about to lose half, and who knows his visitation. You know how a lot of women can be with the visitation of their children, and as soon as they're pissed, they give the silent treatment. There's so many things that could happen in divorce that she didn't consider in the first place. Just despicable. Okay, bye.
As a matchmaker, I'm always looking for opportunities for my single clients to meet other singles in a natural environment. Today, I'm looking out for my single ladies who like the contractor type.
Excuse me, can you take me to the good-looking guys? I hang out here at Home Depot. Primarily, they're in lumber. In the lumber aisle.
Here I am in the lumber aisle. Don't see much happening right now, so I decided to take a walk around. Oh, there's a guy. He'd be good for someone. And sometimes you gotta be a little inconspicuous about these things, especially when you're hunting for men. Oh, there's a cute one, ladies. So I made my way back over, and again, not much happening. There wasn't really anyone here that I would set my clients up with.
Mornings, Monday to Friday.
There you go. If you luck out, try again. Monday to Friday, lumber aisle, Home Depot.
That's the end of the list.
Consistent.
100 men.
Consistent
sex.
Consistent sex.
100
yes.
men, and there's only 5 things here. 5.
Yep.
Not 100. Across the board, they just want to be peaceful. They just want to be respected. They just want your loyalty.
No.
They want attraction. And they want all the time.
Yeah. Now, I want you to think about something in that list. It goes back to something that the women asked for, to accept them. You said that statement, accept their baggage, right? Notice how we didn't say that you got to be all of this. We accept you
For who you are.
if you're willing to just give these few things. Because if you give me peace, you have peace. If you give me loyalty, you have loyalty. All of the things that they want in there is covered in the 5 things.
So I got to give points to the gentlemen. They've been saying for a while that 80% of women only date about 20% of men. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm looking at the percentage of single mothers versus the percentage of single fathers. And the data is not quite lining up. Then I started to think about the T app. And I said, wait a minute. If women are posting all the same guy on the T app, and they're all running over there and rating their experience with the same guy. Wait a minute. These women are all dating the same men. Because how would you explain that one guy has like 30 different women rating him poorly? 30 different women have dated this guy and they have a bad report on him. I think the guys were right about this one.
I can't wait till we have kids so that I can leave the children with you and go on a date and post it online so people can just lose their mind that a woman can have it all.
Isn't it crazy he's allowing that? He's just putting up with that. Could never be me. How can you allow that much disrespect? Yeah, well, you know, you're gonna have the kids and I'm just gonna go out on other dates. What are you on about? Marriage and having children is meant to be sacred. That's meant to be just for you and your partner. That's it. Not to fucking mess about. These women just aren't close to God. If you want to get closer with the Lord, download the Avon app. You can ask it questions such as, how can I get closer with the Lord? And it'll give you Bible quotes and continue to ask you questions to help you get closer. It's sad to see so many men just putting up and just going against God. Find yourself a good woman of God, and she wouldn't want to treat you like that. She'll be your world. Stay woke in the streets, like Big Brn.
This woman sent me a message last night saying like, hey, your content made me realize I was a controlling, anxious woman, and I felt all the time, but it was normalized in my friend group. And that's the thing, is that birds of a feather flock together. And so many women don't know how to relate to one another if it doesn't involve having a common enemy and bashing on other people. And those are the worst types of friendships. They are as stable as a toothpick. And I used to have a friend that hated men. I use that term loosely. It was like a 3-month long thing because we laughed a lot. We had a lot of fun. There was good back and forth, but she hated men and she would trash talk men. And I was like, hey, look, you can hate men, but please don't talk to me about that around me. Like, I don't relate to that. I don't agree with that. And so she actually doubled down and she sent me men hate propaganda in my DMs. And I was like, what the is this? Cut her off so easily. No regrets. But my thing about that is that it is a huge problem in society where they absolutely enable women's worst behavior. And it's like, oh yeah, no, you should get everything that you deserve in a relationship just by being pretty, just by being a woman. That's enough. That is not women empowerment. That is women enabling. You are enabling their worst behaviors, the things that are actually keeping them away from the relationship that they want, from the man that they want, by telling them there's something wrong with them and they don't need to change. It's like giving cocaine to a drug addict. You are literally enabling the things that are stopping them from truly getting what they deserve, because that is easier than having a hard conversation and being able to be truthful with a friend, because that's what you would do if you really cared about them.
So the young lady asked the question, what is the benefits of being with a man, having a husband, if he's not a provider? And she said she wanted to answer without men being rude to her or anything like that. She just asked a simple question of what was the benefits of a woman being married to a man if he's not a provider? What else do you have besides your money? That was what she was saying. Then in another video, I saw this lady saying that she just want to be single. She don't want to come home to no man. She like being by herself, going to work, coming home. She said she didn't see the benefits of having a man. If she go to work all day, come home, then she got to come home to him. She got to cook, she got to clean, wash the clothes, put them up, do all these other things, sleep with him. And then on top of that, if they got a kid, she got to take care of the kids. She was like, she didn't see the benefits. So in all of this, I'm looking at the comments to see what the men say, because I'm waiting for y'all to say, hey, this is how y'all, even if we don't have money, this is how we benefit y'all. Boy, it's looking bad for y'all. Now I understand why the president is trying to take all the credentials from these women and these high-earning income jobs to have, try to bring it back down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on, because 2026 don't look too good for the men. I did not see, well, I did see one video where the man stitched the girl's video, and I'm going to tag it. When the girl asked the question, what is the benefit of having a husband if he's not a provider? What else? Why would a woman be with the man? And the man stitched in his stitch. He said nothing. These men won't tell you the truth. He said nothing. He didn't even elaborate. He said nothing. But I'm telling y'all the truth. This is sad, because a woman can come in and say, if a man say something, because we ain't supposed to provide anyway, but the women can bring you children, bring you comfort. Y'all can't live. Man ain't good by bread alone. You got to sleep with somebody. Intimacy. It's just a lot of things that women bring, especially women bring a comfort to a man. I don't care what you say, they bring a calmness to a man. But that was a good question, but no man has answered that question except one, and he said nothing. And then those men got upset with that lady because she said, what's the point of coming home to a man and you got to work? That's what she was saying. I leave my job working 8 hours, then I got to come home and do more work. So she said she liked the fact she just come home after a hard day at work. She ain't got to clean up, she ain't got to do nothing, everything left like it was. She can do whatever she want to do and ain't got to worry about working a second job when she come home. What y'all men gonna do 2026? This is gonna be a very interesting year, because these women are on a whole nother level than they was when I was coming up. The game has definitely changed. What y'all gonna do, men? Don't get mad at me. I'm just making a video because the stuff keep coming on my FYP.
A lot of these modern women have to make the first move, and they hate it. It's not a very good experience for them. A lot of these modern women grew up thinking that men are supposed to do all that, and men usually did. They usually did. But men stopped doing that. So now you have to put yourself out there. You have to risk rejection. You got to initiate. And now you're realizing, oh shoot, maybe it's not that easy. Men just made it look that way. Maybe, just maybe, now that I'm approaching, there were some things that I did and some ways that I acted that were completely out of line. Maybe men were doing the right thing, but because I had some bad sushi that night, I acted out of character and I tried to clown him because my stomach was hurting. My bad.